Court takes fresh action on jailing IGP Usman Akali Baba for contempt. We brought you up to speed on the activities of the IGP of police who was asked to reinstate a particular policeman, but ignored the court order and pretended like nothing was said. Well, the matter has gone beyond you can imagine. Court then asked and ordered that the IGP be jailed for 3 months, which he quickly cried out that when all that happened, he was not in office, he did not disobey court order and will not do so. Anyway, court has taken further decision in respect to Usman Akali Baba. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Court takes fresh action on jailing IGP Usman Akali Baba for contempt. A federal high court sitting in Abuja, the nation's capital, has withdrawn its order instructing the Inspector General of Police Usman Akali Baba to be committed to prison for contempt. Justice Bolaji Olajuwon, in a ruling on Wednesday, said fresh evidence before the court shows that IGP has particularly complied with the initial court order, hence no need for the punishment levied on him by the court previously. Late Nigeria recall that the court had on November the 29th, 2022, ordered the IGP of police to be imprisoned over. 29th has asked that he be remanded in prison for 3 months over failure to comply with an earlier directives and reinstatement of Patrick Okolo, who was compulsorily retired as a police officer without due process. Okolo was compulsorily retired in 1992 while serving in Bauchi State Command as the Chief Superintendent of Police, CSP, by the Police Council, now Police Service Commission, PLC, which claims have actioned under Decree 17 of the 1984, a decision the court void in October 2011 judgment. Back in November, Justice Olajuwon noted that though the Police Service Commission, PSC, commanded Okolo's reinstatement to the force, a decision that was affirmed by the court, the IGP refused to comply with the order. The court had earlier ordered the payment of 10 million naira to the applicant, being special and general damage for unlawful, illegal, and unconstitutional denial of his rights and privileges as a senior police officer of the Nigerian Police Force from 1993 till date. IGP Baba, in his reaction to the court ruling, appealed to the court to file a motion to set aside the contempt proceedings and comply order. The spokesman of the force, in a statement released on Thursday, December the 1st, said the IGP filed a motion before the Federal High Court in Abuja. However, Justice Olajuwon on Wednesday, December the 14th, submitted that IGP has subsequently complied with the initiative ordered of the court. So the application by the IGP seeking the vacation of the order is worthy of sympathy, considering that the IGP has obeyed the court order. The judge added that the court has also received assurance of full compliance. So in view of the subsequent compliance with the order of the court and the reassurance of ensuring full compliance, the order committing the applicant IGP Usman Akali Baba is hereby set aside. So welcome to Nigeria, my people. Welcome to Nigeria, as we can see that the courts is beginning to gain some prominence with regards to his position in the land and in the scheme of things. Right before now, we have seen a lot of things happened, and it's really unfortunate that we, as Nigerians, we have seen people who have not complied with court directives, law and order in our land as it should be. These things are there for a purpose, so that no arm or no theater of government takes absolute power. Because one of the things about absolute power is that it corrupts absolutely. Yes, and so with all that has been going on in the last few days, we have seen Nigerian government, right from the presidency down the lines of leadership, has ignored the court or have relinquished the court to the background. And so the days are upon us where truth, orderliness and honesty, justice must become our watchword. And so every single person is employed, is enjoined to ensure that the rights of the people is not eradicated to the background because some person feel they are in leadership. The judiciary is there so that Nigerians can have a feel, and understand what's going on. And, there is a justice system that can as well, oversee and give directives to the forms of leadership, so much so that people are not undermined, the rights of the people are not taken for granted, and Nigerians can truly, feel the impact of truth, justice, and ensure that at the end of the day, everyone is happy, comfortable with decisions that are being made in our nation. However, for a long time we have not seen these things, so much so that the court will give order and nobody is particularly there to obey the law and order. So if it brings about a position of recklessness, and there is no true proceedings in the land that gives people a sense of belonging, that justice is being served in situations and in matters that demands immediate attention. So when you look at it, you begin to wonder to yourself, how did we get here? How did we neglect the place of the judiciary so much so that it feels like it's no longer relevant, like it has no place in our nation, and those who are there want to take advantage of others? No, it ought not to be so. So we cannot afford to have the same thing over and over again and expect that all of a sudden things will suddenly change. So what is going on, and why do we allow those who are not even in line of leadership be the ones to judge what happens to us? Can you see that we seriously and sincerely need a different perspective in all of this? Of course, yes. Bye for now.